Welcome back to week 24 of the house renovation. This weekend we're going to be finishing the flooring now that we've got a new pack of flooring. So we've just cut round this one. We've relayed this section that we got up to in the previous video. So we're just going to be laying the rest of it. We just need to do that bit and that little bit there. So, but we thought we'd just record the rest of it because we didn't finish it off last time because we've run out of flooring. So yeah, we'll get into that straight away. Alright, so that was the floor that you just saw laid down. As you can see, it's all done now. We've cut around under the bath and yeah, it's all done now. It's all clicking together very nicely. We've cut out the holes for obviously the pipe work there. So the new plan with the bathroom now is that we're going to be tiling that wall and this wall, and then the rest of this we're just going to paint down all the way across. Obviously have a little splashback for where the basin's going and just paint all of that. So we don't have to tile them. We'll put like a worktop on top, a shelf on top of there, a shelf on top of there. So yeah, that's the plan with the kitchen. So that's the plan with the bathroom, not the kitchen. So yeah, that's the flooring all done. So next thing we're going to do is the architrave around the door. So we've got the architrave somewhere around here. There we go. So we've got the architrave around here. Obviously it's not cut to size yet. So first going to mark 5mm into the door frame, and that's where the architrave sits round, and glue it back. Well, obviously I'll cut it, mark it, cut it first, and then nail it to support it once it's glued. Next thing is to line this up against the 5mm mark, and you make a mark right on the corner there, and then up that way. It'll go a 45-degree angle all the way up there. So I've just done a 45-degree cut on the end there, as you can see. So when that is back to the wall like so, the next one going across will make a nice clean joint there. So I'm going to cut this one, cut the next one, and yeah, you'll see when they're both cut. Yeah, perfect.
How are we looking? Having a Albert? Does that look okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does it not stick to this type of wood?
I thought I did.
Yeah, there you go.
So we just mited the corners, as you can see right there. So that will be going on the inside of the door frame here, as you can see. So yeah, that'll be going on the inside of the door frame. So now we're basically just going to be repeating it to do it on this side, and yeah, it will start looking a bit more put together now. Alright then, so that's the architrave done. We're going to keep the clamps on just until the glue dries, even though it is nailed as well. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good, and then obviously the skirting boards will come around as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. So now we're going to get on to tiling the bathroom. So as you can see, we have got the floor down, as you saw, and we've laid out the tiles. So we're going to have like a brick-like pattern. So we're going to have half a tile on that side, and then it works out pretty well over there. So we've dry laid them before. So now we're just going to mix up the adhesive, which we're using the Screwfix No Nonsense adhesive. Got a few buckets of water here. I'm not sure how much we'll actually need, but yeah, we'll get to mixing and see how it turns out. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the actual 27 minutes worth of mixing that we did to get this mix, because we added too much water originally, and yeah, we just couldn't get the consistency right. But finally, after 27 minutes, we got it sorted. Now, first of all, what we're doing here is dry laying the tiles to make sure that there's not a little slither of a tile on one side. You want to make sure that you get as big a tile as you can on the end wall. Now, to start with here, it actually took a little bit of time to get the technique down to actually get the mix on the wall. As you can see, Rachel's like, oh my god, what are you doing? But we got the technique down in the end, and Rachel was better at spreading it on the wall. I was better at back buttering it on the tile, and yeah, it worked out quite well in the end. So I hope you enjoy this time lapse. So as you can see, we're about halfway through the tiling. We've done this wall, well, most of this wall before the adhesive started to set. So yeah, this is all we could get up to. So yeah, it's looking all right. I think we've done quite well, first time doing tiling. So yeah, we're going to be going all the way over here, all the way up that wall. There's going to be an awkward cut there, all the way on top, and then obviously this back wall here, and then we're going to have a trim going along there. We've decided not to do the tiling on these two walls now. We're just going to have this painted, which looks nice. And we were going to fit the toilet, but the pan connector that I've got is literally just a straight pan connector. I need a flexi one, just because the toilet sits a little bit higher than the actual waste pipe which comes out the wall there. So we just need one which kind of flexes down. So yeah, first connect the toilet. So next we're fitting a tap for the bath. Now first of all you want to mark out where the tap's going before you start drilling holes, because once you drill a hole you ain't going to go back. So just marking out with some masking tape on the actual bath just to make sure it's in the right position, just so it's nice and central. And then just using a 32mm hole saw, just drill through, and then the bath taps should slot nicely in, as you'll see in this time lapse. Alright.
Yeah, that's better.
Cool.
Obviously it rocks, but that's just because it was
The
rock.
bath, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Mate, it's wonky.
No, it's not. That will go onto there like that. And the second one. I need to cut that down a little bit, and then I'll go onto there like that.
Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a show around of what we did last week. I don't know what week it is, maybe 22, something like that. I'll just do a show around of what we've done, because it's a little bit lighter now and I didn't want to do it when it was dark because you wouldn't be able to see anything. So I'm going to show you around of what we've done and what I'm going to be doing today. So in the living room, we have got our sofa. So I got this one, it was like second hand, but it's brand new, as you can see. So it's nice, it's gonna go perfect in that cupboard, in that little slot there in front of the window. The windows, we've given it a nice clean, and we changed all of these handles. So there's that one, see the ones up there. So yeah, so the window just looks a lot nicer, and you can actually see out of it. So it looks pretty good. Did the window down here. So we gave this one a bit of a clean because it was really dirty. It had all the plaster around it, and we changed the handles on that one. We got the flooring, it's behind there for here. So we're just waiting for the electrician to come in, and then we can lay that down. And then upstairs, so we've done the one in this room here. Again, giving the window a nice clean. Change that handle. And then also in the first bedroom. So looks really nice. I'm really happy with the handles. And yeah, we took a lot of scrubbing for these windows. As you can see, there are still little bits up here that we need to get to. There's basically just like this plaster all over the windows. So we gave them quite the scrub. But so that is looking really good there. So today I'm going to be painting the hallway downstairs, because basically we want to start putting the radiator on downstairs. So I'm going to paint it behind so you can't see that it's white, and then colour it round. I'm going to go for kind of a neutral colour at the minute because we don't really know what we want to do. We think we want to do some paneling up the stairs, and obviously that's not really a priority. So We're gonna get to that when we get to it, but if we can do like a nice light neutral colour, and then we can do the paneling like a nice darker brown. So that's where we're at so far. So I'll let you know what we're doing. So I did some patch tests just to see how the colour would look in the light when it was dried. So this is the colour that we're going for. You can see it's there, and then as you come down here, you know, that wall looks really light and that wall looks a bit darker. So that's what we are going for. So it's just the Egyptian cotton. So it will look really nice and neutral. And we've actually gotten our lights as well for the hallway. So I think it will work quite well. We've gone for, oh, let me see if I can find it. We've gone for more of like a rustic kind of vibe. So it will look really nice. And we also, this weekend, got our dining room table and chairs. So you can see here, it's one we got second hand, but it looks really nice. So it's like the darker wood, and then like the fabric. So with the fabric, we can actually take it off, give it a wash, but that will go, I think that will go really nicely with our kitchen. So yeah, really happy. That's our kind of first furniture that we've got for the house. And yes, it was second hand, but nice second hand, because it's too much to buy it full price. But no, so really happy with that. So it would be nice that when we can actually assemble it and use it. All right, so that is end of week 24. So we have started doing some of the bathroom here. So as we saw, we tiled this part of the wall. We still got the clips in, they'll be coming out at a later date. So we've got this bit left to do and that wall here. We also installed the bath taps. So we've got that there. We haven't connected it up to the water yet, but that's something we will do. We also finished painting the rest of the bathroom. As you can see, originally we hadn't painted down here, so that's now been painted. I know it's a little bit dark now to see, but that looks good. And we did the architrave for the door over here. So that's like really nice, saw us doing that one. So that looks all good. We also did the architrave for outside here as well. We haven't attached it, so it's just loose, but we did exactly the same. So gonna attach that and then hopefully finish the tiling next week or so. So yeah, and hopefully if you're joining us next week, we might finally have some lighting. It's taken us 6 months, but we're there. We don't even need it now because it's sunny, but hey ho. So hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give us a like and we'll see you next week.